Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Critical Reactions with your host, Bryan. We're going to wrap up today with a special selection, which is where one of you tell me exactly what it is I need to check out. Today's comes at us from Fabian. Hey, Bryan, it's me, Fabilicious, again. I have a new music video out, and I'm pretty sure you would like it. Thank you for your kind words on my last submission, Guantanamo. So let's get to this track. It is called Thank You for Sleeping With Me. That's a title. And I will say when I did the audio check, there's a lot of inflatable penises in this music video, so if balloon genitals are not your jam, maybe look away while you listen to it. There's the content warning though. So, let's dive into this Fabilicious Thank You for Sleeping With Me. We got like a drone going on. That got loud. The squelching sounds.
Into your home, I got a soul, so sleep with me. I'm some kind of man, try it again, and you would say, oh, listen, my baby, get you happy with this, can I call you my man?
This is all over the place.
Sleep with the face, sleep with the face tonight. Back, give it to me now, but let it be inside. I, what I always say that, that's how say that, it's a bad. Lord, gave me luck, gave me strength.
This is bonkers.
All I want is just a little kid with a little dick that doesn't really pick. Back, give it a meow, but sleep with the face, sleep with the face tonight. Love, you gave me love with an hand glove. You took me up. I felt like a man.
Interesting to push this into 5/4.
You gave me love, and that's for free. And that's for free. All I want is just a little kid with a little dick that doesn't really pick. Back to whatever now, but sleep with the face tonight.
if I wanted to have a very generous reading of this, I think I would call it deconstructionist, with an experimental flair, because it consistently undermines what I think its influences would typically aim to do. The chorus is bouncy and even catchy at times. That chorus hook is probably going to be stuck in my head for a couple of days. Um, but there's a lot of atonality going on in the chorus as well. And that atonality undercuts that joyous catchiness and makes it feel sinister. Musically, it feels like it wants to invite everybody in, but harmonically, it's telling people to be afraid of it. And so there's just one element of that. We can also look at, well, even our bridge. When we shifted to the 5/4, the really ethereal dreamscape with the twinkling synth pad, was that? Um, I think this was supposed to, the little lyrics I picked up, this is supposed to be a euphoric moment. And it's the dream state. It removes all of the dancey elements. It removes the four on the floor drum kick, and pushes towards this weightlessness and beauty in the twinkling of the synth. But it's in 5/4 rather than 4/4, so it feels disjointed. It trips over itself as it tries to find one on an odd time signature. It also has a lot more intonation elements, I would say, than even the chorus, which could even, the chorus could be argued as sort of like a group singing moment, like a bunch of guys at the bar singing a song together, not necessarily aiming to be in tune with each other, just singing a song together, right? Like when everybody joins in for Can't Stop Believin' at the karaoke bar. No one's trying to be on key. It's just a blast for everyone to sing together, right? But that group vocal, I can't remember if it was actually group vocals or just heavily layered vocals there in the chorus, but none of that's present in our bridge, which just leaves this, what I think is supposed to be beautiful element, feeling fractured. Um, and even, and see, here's the thing too, is that our verse is lacking energy. It's almost creepy in some ways. Um, the pre-chorus shifts to a falsetto that is, well, no, it rubs me the wrong way. I don't necessarily want to say it's creepy, or it's off-putting, I think. I don't know if that's the right word I want. It feels out of place. And so when we combine the verse, which is down tempo and very strange even by itself, and you clash that with the dance party group vocals of the chorus, you get something that seems to, on the whole, and even when we bring in our bridge, feels like it undercuts every element that it's wanting to be. It wants to be this upbeat dance party, group vocal, everybody hanging out and having a good time kind of song, which is the majority of it. I'd say about 40 to 50% of it is that. And it's because we revisit the chorus so often. But the rest of the track doesn't support that. Elements of the chorus don't support it. Um, like I said, around every corner, it seems to want to subvert and undercut its core elements. Um, Even the first time we get out of the chorus, we go into a screaming breakdown, which I'm not sure what that was about. It kind of comes out of nowhere, and after this, big dancey moment, we run into just being yelled at. In a lot of ways, this reminds me of the more chaotic math rock stuff, where around every corner could be an entirely new genre. And even if we stay in the genre, we have entirely new ideas being presented, sometimes of which they don't necessarily make perfect sense. Um, there's just disruptive elements all throughout the song. And so, like I said, a generous read, I think, would be that it's deconstructionist. It's saying, what is music? What is pop? What is a dancey song? Should pop music always be cohesive? Pop music is really good about either being happy or sad and exploring one of those. And sometimes we mix them, happy music with sad lyrics. But we don't really have nuance like we do in here. We don't have undercutting of tones like we do here. Is that what's going on? I mentioned that this is a title, and it's because, at least to me, in Western, specifically even American culture, this title is a little bit of a red flag. If someone thanks you for having sex with them, that's usually not a great start to a great point in the relationship. Um, and the thing is too, is that I didn't pick up all the lyrics. I think I don't, I don't like sitting here and basing the entire song off of just the title, but I can't seem to find the lyrics anywhere. And I need some sort of anchor to figure out what the intentions are. The music is all over the place. The intentions thus should be in the lyrics, and I'm going to take what little I have to go with that route. What if this song is about red flags? What if that tension and anxiety and weirdness in the verse, even, is supposed to signify this underlying danger? That despite having a good time and drinking and singing these songs together in this big group, when somebody says this to you, you're like, oh, that's what this person thinks of me. Um, and that's how they view this, the sex that we just had. Um, and maybe all the darkness and greediness under the music is supposed to be the rising of those red flags, maybe possibly other red flags that you could have seen prior to this activity. I don't know. The music video doesn't agree with that reading of it at all. Everybody's having a fantastic time. It seems like, for the most part, there was a couple of awkward things, but for the most part, it looked like a bunch of friends getting together and just having a great time putting a music video together to help out Fabilicious, which, if that's true, I think that's phenomenal. To deviate a little bit away from the music and look at just music in general, to me, it's the art is important, but also the creation process is important as well. Um, and making music that is fun, whether it is deep or engaging or what everybody's going to listen to, doesn't matter as long as you enjoyed making it. And it sounds like Fabilicious enjoyed making this, and to further the art into the visual component, it seems like they had a blast making the music video as well. From that angle, I think this is fantastic. It's a bunch of people coming together to make some art, and that's pretty cool. But on a musical level, it's really difficult to get a read on it because it's a bunch of stuff all at the same time, most of it contradictory, and I don't know. I don't know how I should feel about it. I really don't. Is it deconstructionist? Is it just maybe punching a little bit above your weight? Um, there's quite a few sections in here that even from a deconstructionist angle, I don't think work. And so it feels like a series of sections that are just kind of, well, what should we play next? So I got this idea in my head, I'll toss it in there, without really feeling out how it might work with the overall idea. I don't know. I don't know enough about the artist to really get a good read on it, what their intentions might be. I think that's the thing right there is I don't know the authorial intent, and I have quite a few reads on it as a critic as to what it might mean. Too many though to really solidify one as how is my interpretation of it, and I don't want to misinterpret it either, since I don't have a strong enough pull towards any reading I have. So I think that's going to wrap this one up. This is an interesting song. Um, it might be a bit more sinister than I would like, but it might just be a culture clash as well. I don't know. Everybody in the music video seemed to be fine with the message of the song as they were singing along to it at the end. In a really fun outtake, blooper possibly. I don't remember that bathroom, I think it was, being featured in the rest of the music video. But everybody seemed to have a blast singing the chorus, which the chorus is the part that seems the oddest to me. So it might just be a cultural thing. Um, I don't know. I will say, at the very least, the music video seemed to be fairly sex positive. I thought that was neat. Everybody seemed to be rather comfortable with their sexuality, and like I said, there were a couple troublesome scenes that felt a little odd for me, maybe a little too indulgent. But on the whole, I thought it was pretty neat to showcase all of this in a music video. Those are my thoughts on Fabilicious's "Thank You for Sleeping with Me." What did you think of this track, though? Let me know down in the comments. Above the comment section is a description box. In there, you'll find a link for Linktree. It brings you to this place. You can find links to the Discord server, ways to support the channel, links to my music, and so much more. Above that, if you could, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. I greatly appreciate all three. All right, we have nope, that is a special section. We'll be back tomorrow. Losing track of time. Further exploring the theme of telling titles and checking out another special selection. Until next time, remember to be critical, not cynical, of the music you listen to, and have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening whenever you choose to watch my videos.